one and all, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. I am the Max with you Trades, and I am honestly quite excited to get to play this. It's a game that I played a very, very, very long time ago. I think this is only the second time I'll have ever played it, but I remember nothing but fantastic things about it from back when I did, and yeah, it's a Pokemon spin-off game, wouldn't you know? Because apparently those are the only Pokemon games I'm ever willing to play on this channel. I wish I could tell you that was on purpose. It's not. It just kind of keeps happening. But, yeah, no. So technically, I guess I should bring this up now, just to get it out of the way. This is technically the second game in a series of 3 games, but it's not like that there's a strong tie of canonicity, or canonicity, whatever you want to say. So, I mean, you know, it's like, it's whatever. This is the one that I had, it's the one that I played, and it's the one I want to play again, and I mean, if you, realistically, if you ask anybody, the second game was the best of the 3 anyway, so I'm just saying. This is gonna be interesting, because this is a DS game that was super duper all in on the touchscreen, and let's just say, the method in which I am gaining my footage is going to make it a little tricky to do what this game wants me to do eloquently, but I'm sure gonna try. I'm just gonna ask for a little bit of slack, because using a mouse for this isn't the easiest thing in the universe, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to get better at it. Anywho, that's quite more than enough of that mess. Let us pick our character, and as always, I mean, let's be completely real here, there is absolutely no contest. Also, you saw the thumbnail, so there's really no sense in drawing this out. We're gonna go with the gal. That's what we're gonna do, because she's adorable. Yeah, there we go. I was waiting for her to do the pose. It took longer than I thought it would. Behold, a Pikachu. Draw loops around Pikachu and capture that mess. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Pikachu gonna try and do me a zip zap. Oh yeah. This is already proving to be a challenge and a half. And that's not even a tutorial. That's just a thing they threw at you for the sake of throwing it at you. Oh boy. Okay, good going. That's pretty impressive. I don't much care for your patronizing attitude, if I'm honest with you. But thanks, I guess. Hee. My name, it is Kaplan. You are now a member of our secret army, the Inscrutable Teen School. As proof of your membership, you are conferred the school styler you just used. Together, we shall rule the world! Oh, please, Mr. Kaplan. Why you always gotta be doing that mess? You weird the kids out. Please don't tease my student with a silly performance like that. Oh, but it's literally my only thing. Sorry. The timing was just too perfect to miss. Congratulations! You have passed the Ranger School entrance exam with flying colors. That really was quite an impressive capture. Once again, I don't know if I appreciate your condescending tone that I choose to interpret that you're having at the moment. Congratulations! You've been accepted. Starting today, you are officially a student of the Ranger School. I'm Miss April. I'm your class's teacher. I'm pleased to meet you. I am pleased to meet you as well, Lady Type. Your classmates are waiting for you. I'll show you to our class. Oh, good. Social interaction, my favorite. Enjoy your school life. I literally can't hear you. The door closed. Bird! I see that bird! Fantastic. Also, that is the slowest run cycle I have ever seen. Just in case you forgot what the title of the game was, let's see it again! In a tiny screen in the bottom right. The top screen isn't super important in this game, so don't worry about it. That's like the one time it really matters. It's usually just a map. Sorry to keep you waiting, class. And good morning, everyone! Good morning! Oh god, I'm so tired. Why do they get us up so early? As I mentioned yesterday, we have a new member for our class. Quite frankly, the fact that we had an empty desk this entire time really probably should have been a bit of a giveaway, if I'm honest with you, but, you know, I'm I'm just explaining it for the people who might be a little slow on the uptake. No shame, no harm. I'm not judging. No, it's all good. Glegaspathy. I can't believe it, a new peep? What we going to do about that? Is it a guy or a girl? Which is it? Is the new student cute, cool, or look like a celebrity? Okay, that's enough. You can see for yourself. Here's our latest classmate. Come on in. To answer your questions, it's the latter on the first and the former on the second. As for the third, I can't ascertain such information. I'm not really all that knowledgeable on celebrity culture. Our new friend came alone to our Almia region to become a Pokemon Ranger. Oh yes, you should introduce yourself to our class rather than me. Let's start with your name. Uh-oh, I didn't bother to think of a name before I started this. Oh boy, what kind of name would this gal even have? I know she has an official name, but because she literally shares a name with one of my original characters, I don't feel comfortable calling her that. So we're gonna have to come up with something else. Yeah, hang on. Iris. Wait, no. Isn't that already a Pokemon character? That is already a character. Ah, dang it, that's not gonna work. We only have 7 letters to work with. Come on, brain. Let's come up with something here. Okay, let's start with the letter S. And we'll go with Sue. Sumi? I was gonna go with like Sumia, but then I was like, that's a Fire Emblem character. Sumi will do. Let's go with Sumi. Your name is Sumi? Sure, let's say that it is. I'm game for that mess. Let's freaking go. Okay, our new friend is named Sumi, as far as we know. I can't imagine why they would lie to us. Let's make her feel welcome. I understand that she scored quite well on her entrance exam. Please don't tell people stuff like that. They're gonna have expectations. What is it, Keith? Why the big grin? It's just what he does. Don't pay him any mind. Anyway, we better get you seated somewhere, Sumi. You can have the seat next to Keith. Mostly because it's literally the only one that's here. Yeah, okay. I'll undo myself a sit down. I like that. Okay, that'll do. That's it for treating you like a new transfer student. From now on, you're all my students. People whom I can take pride in teaching. We are the pride of the Peaches. Let's do it, everyone. Let's not fail your dreams of becoming rangers, operators, and mechanics. Yeah! Okay, I'll change the class schedule specially for today. This will be a free study class. Hell yeah, that basically means we don't have to do anything. Before I go, Sumi, I need to explain something to you. It's about the school styler you were provided before the entrance exam. It's a simplified version of a ranger's official capture styler. Now, put simply, a styler is a device used for befriending and capturing Pokemon. Imagine it's kind of like a lasso, but made out of a laser that you keep inside of a magic wand. By drawing loops around Pokemon, it conveys the ranger's feelings of friendship to the Pokemon. Do not even attempt to ask me how the hell that works. It just does, okay? When the ranger's friendship is fully conveyed, the Pokemon is captured. I didn't ask you to get out of your seat, jeez. Everyone, you should be paying attention to this as a review. Touch the button at the bottom right of the touchscreen to open the menu. Okay. Woo, look at all that mess. That's a lot of mess. The upper screen shows your status and your styler level. On the lower screen, the styler menu is displayed. Dun, 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 there it is again, in case you missed it the first time. And I hope you got a good look, because it's off now.
You gotta be quicker than that.
The styler menu has many convenient features that you can access. Ugh. You should try them out and see for yourself. Oh, please, Keith, don't yawn with your mouth wide open like that. You're gonna catch flies. Next, the button at the bottom left of the touchscreen, which is interesting because if you're holding like a DS, the icon on the bottom left is the shape of the right button, and the one on the bottom right is the shape of the left button. That's so weird! Anyway, that's the change screen button for switching what's shown on the top screen. You'll probably never use this screen, I'm not gonna lie to you. The map, yes. the Pokemon mode, that's unnecessary. Generally, you can get the exact same information that screen provides by using your eyeballs. But we'll get to that when we get to that. They're both convenient, so you should set the mode to whichever one you use most. Yeah, like the map. Oh yes, there's something quite important. As a student of the Ranger School, you may have up to 3 Pokemon with you. If you capture a 4th Pokemon, you'll have to release one of them. By release, I mean you'll have to let it go. It's goodbye to that Pokemon. You don't technically actually catch Pokemon in this game. You just sort of make temporary alliances with them. It's an interesting concept. If there's anything you don't understand, look it up in your glossary. Ain't that a Looney Tune? Actually, that turned into quite a lesson. Are you a little overwhelmed? At all times, for all reasons, yes. Really, you should just try things out and see how they work for yourself. After all, nothing beats experience. It's all about trying. I never got high marks on that, but okay. Rhythmy, can I get you to show Sumi around the school, please? Rhythmy. I sure will. I'll be in the staff room. I'll leave you to it. You can tell she's important because she has a significantly less generic design than the 3 on the bottom part of the screen. Hey, new kid, I forgot your name, but how long did it take you to capture Pikachu? Like an hour? I mean, I had trouble, but it wasn't that long. You don't gotta be so rude. Keith's just a show-off. You're better off ignoring him. Ha! Don't worry, I already planned on doing that. Instead, you should be paying attention to me. I'm not here to become a ranger. I want to become an operator instead. So when Keith becomes a ranger, I can order him around like my servant. Yeah, okay, so hang on, y'all. I don't know what you two get up to in your free time, and I ain't here to judge, but you don't really gotta be telling a complete stranger this sort of stuff, okay? Just joking. Nice backpedal, okay. All right, let me take you on a tour of the Ranger School. Let's begin with our own classroom. It is very small, and there are six students total. Not much to see here. You've already met our teacher, Miss April. She's really nice, but if you make her mad, whoa! Yeah, let me just tell you, we used to have 7 students here. There's another class next to us. Oh wait, actually no. That's why there was an empty desk. Oh no. The teacher there is Mr. Kincaid, I believe is that how that's pronounced? I'm sure someone in the comments will correct me. He's very uptight and strict. No running in the hallway is like his pet saying. Most people would call that a catchphrase, but whatever. That thing floating there is a save machine. Nobody really knows why it has to float. That machine keeps a record of all your achievements as a ranger. Besides here, you can find save machines in towns and forests too. Nobody knows who built them or put them where they are. If you spot one, you should check it out. You never know when you're gonna get a game over and regret the fact that you didn't use them. Okay, let's move on. We'll explore the school building. Alright, so when I say this game uses the touchscreen, I mean this game uses the touchscreen. Like, you don't use the arrow keys or the D-pad to move around. No, you gotta click the screen and drag your character along. That's what you gotta do. You know, if a top ranger were to see me do a capture, they'd be in awe. Bruh. Before your entrance exam, did Mr. Kaplan put on a goofy act? He did! Our school's quite liberal and relaxed. You should check out our library in the staff room. I probably will, miss! You came to the Almia region by yourself? That's impressive. Is it though? In the Pokemon universe, you know, children and like kids under the age of like 14 are able to just kind of go anywhere they dang well please. Regardless, yes, I would like to record the progress of my styler. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed Chill Vibe Theater. We'll be hearing about a lot of that. All right, well, if that's the way that it be, then let's get the heck out of here. All right, now let's go visit the various locations. For example, this one. Gasp, another classroom. Sorry to disturb you. I'm taking our new classmate on a tour of the school. Considering that there's like a grand total of 12 students in this entire facility, I guess, yeah, there. The man looking this way is Mr. Kincaid. He gets his hair to go that way with a ton of hairspray. Is it really worth it to look that stupid, though? He's a little too uptight, I think. I'm not a big fan. You know he can hear everything you're saying, right? Like, literally everything. Why would you say that? You must be the new student in the other class. There's one rule that I would like you to honor and uphold while you're in school. Don't run in the hallways. Oh, there is another rule. Don't cast suspicion on others without proof. These 2 rules are truly important. Alright, fair play, I suppose. My name is Female Student. I think not! She knows she's an NPC. Beware of Miss April. She's got a temper. The guy who sits on my right is studying in the library. You can sit down if you'd like. Nah, I'm good. I'll just use my legs. I'm good. Can't much go on a tour of the school while I'm sitting on my bum. Although, I mean, that's maybe worth a try one day. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, now what's all this hullabaloo? Here's the staff room, but usually only our principal is here. Our principal is Mr. Lamont. His eyes are always twinkling happily behind his glasses. I like him pretty well. He's a pretty swell dude, let's be real. I'm working on the schedule for our next outdoor class. Gasp. Outdoor classathy. I am Lamont Splendidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The principal. My last name's far too long, so everyone just calls me by my first name. I'm pleased to meet you. As am I, you very strange proper man. All right. I don't know why you gotta look so dang fancy. I get it, you're a principal and whatnot, but you don't gotta be trying so hard. All right, what do we got in here? Ah, a librarium, where the nerds take place. This is the library, also known as Keith's nap room. That boy in the back with a haircut like a mushroom is Isaac. I'm sure he very much appreciates that descriptor. He's awesomely smart. You can usually find him right here in the library. Sometimes he goes off somewhere though. And the fact that he's the only character out of the 3 people in this room that you talked about tells me that he's important. Shh, not so loud in the library. Girl, I am a Let's Player. Being unnecessarily loud is like 60% of the job description, okay? Do you think I'd make a good ranger? I don't think I'm cut out for it. That's what I've been thinking. I'm Ponte. Ponte? I have no idea, man. They call me the conflicted marshmallow boy. Sorry to hear that, my guy. Wow, all right, that's a nickname. I was doing an 8-digit multiplication in my head when you interrupted me. I'll have to start calculating from the top. It's nothing, though. I'm Isaac. Both my IQ and my height in centimeters are 163. I'm studying to become a scientist. Mr. Kincaid gave me permission to study on my own and not attend class. Nerd! Yeah, you go ahead and keep on doing what you're doing, my dude, all right? Oy, oy, oy. Some people are so proud of their academic achievements. Like, bro, we're like 13. Chill your swill, okay? Mr. Kincaid's lab is down there, but we're not allowed down there without permission. Ah, a secret lab that we're not allowed to go to without permission. That's not weird, that's not weird. Our dorms are on the 2nd floor. This is where we all bunk down, co-ed style. Not in the same bedrooms, of course. The boys' bedroom on the left, the girls' bedroom on the right. I understand the inherent logic behind separating of the genders. I mean, statistically, it probably works out, but I'm just saying, there's a non-0% chance that somebody in one of those rooms likes people of the same gender. And then what happens? All of your precautions go right out the damn window, and you look a fool. Janice, the lady there, is our caretaker. She's like a mom to us all. That's a recharge machine. It's for recharging your styler to full. Oh, hello, nice to meet you, dear. All the students think of me as the caretaker girl. No, that's a terrible lie. I'm the caretaker lady here. Oh, I shouldn't say this too loudly, but I think Keith sees you as a serious rival. You sure do bring that guy up a lot for someone who's not even here. We can go to the dorms later. Janice isn't done cleaning yet. Ah, okay, if you say so. Can't even go to the dang bedrooms. Oh, dang. It'd be dongin', it'd be dingin', it'd be dongin'. There goes the bell. We can go outside now. Hooray! That's where nature lives. Which means I hate it. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do in this crazy world. A little bit of sprite tearing there. Oh well. We're just gonna have to cope about it. That small building is the training room. That's where Mr. Kaplan will teach you about performing captures. Miss Claire is also there. She teaches about clearing targets. That big clearing over there is where we practice doing target clears. Big ol' honkin' crates. That reminds me, do you know about clearing targets? Apparently not. Your expression tells me you don't know. And it also suddenly dawns on me I've never heard you say a single word since we've met. That's weird. You're a bit weird. Well, that's all right. That's why we have the training room. And I guess that's where we're friggin' heading next. We're gonna do ourselves some training. We're gonna learn how this whole shebango works. Mr. Kaplan and Miss Claire, can you give us special lessons, please? Oh yeah, sure, because it's not like we got anything better to do with our damn time. Welcome to the inscrutable Team School secret hideouts. Oh my god, shut up, you toolbox. Yes, we've heard that before. Let's pay no attention to Mr. Kaplan and his make-believe conspiracy. Oh, please don't ignore me. I'll be serious and introduce myself. My name's Mr. Kaplan. I teach the fundamentals of capture. Ooh, he puts the fun in fundamentals. And I'm Miss Claire. Glad to meet you. It's my job to teach you about performing target clears. I know you had to do a capture for your entrance exam, but I think you should learn about capturing properly once more. Mr. Kaplan, could you give Sumi a lesson on capturing, please? I mean, I guess you freaking could. That's an admirable attitude. Okay, I'll give you a special lesson. The fundamentals of capture. Whoa! Behold! Let's start with the basics of capture. I like that the Pokemon, they go into the little corner and wait. It's like, okay, we'll wait for our cue. Touch the touchscreen with your Nintendo DS stylus that you're totally legitimately using. The capture disc appears. Now slide the stylus on the touchscreen and draw a line with the capture disc. Yes. It's like a Beyblade, but with lasers. So maybe just a normal Beyblade. I never watched that show. Extend the capture line and draw loops around the targeted Pokemon. You gotta get your loops on, y'all. As loops are drawn, the ranger's feelings of friendship are conveyed to the Pokemon. Again, don't ask me on the science. I'm not paid to explain it. By drawing loops, the gauge under the Pokemon gradually fills up. When the gauge is full, the capture is a success. Ain't that just the swellest? Yes. Now the Bidoof understands that I want to be his friend. However, the target Pokemon doesn't retain the ranger's feelings of friendship. If the capture isn't completed, the gauge goes down over time. So that's a problem. It looks like this. Check this mess. And then... Whoop! Next, let me explain about the capture styler energy. It's right down there, y'all. Check that mess. At the bottom of the touchscreen is the styler energy gauge. If the capture disc on line is hit by a Pokemon's attack, the styler energy is reduced. See what happens when Pichu uses its attack move? Look at this mess. Look at this ornery Pichu. Why is it always constantly trying to cause me a bit of distress? Yeah, blah! Now your whole thing's about to go kaputskis. You don't want it to go kaputskis. If the styler runs out of energy, there's nothing you can do about it. It's what we call game over, quotation marks. The kids came up with that term. Don't worry about it too much. In the event of an emergency, you're always welcome to turn tail and run like hell. That's why, if your styler is low on energy, it's not a bad idea to just run the hell away. To run away, touch the flee button at the bottom left of the touchscreen. It just might save your honkin' life. That about does it for the basics of a Pokemon capture using a styler. If you need a refresher lesson, don't hesitate to come see me. Oh, I'll be hesitating. Don't you even worry about it. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan. Next, you'll finally learn what we mean by target clear. Miss Claire, please give Sumi a lesson about performing a target clear. We really had to move an entire step to the right for that. Very well, this will be a special lesson. You'll learn about the basics of performing a target clear. Check this mess. After I'm done setting up this, crate. There you are. First, touch this wooden crate. Okay. I see. On the upper screen, the field move needed to clear it is indicated. This crate needs the field move Crush to clear. Do you see the number 1 beside Crush? That indicates the required level of power. A Pokemon that has the field move Crush and with a power rating of 1. That Pokemon would be Bidoof, for example. Here we have a Bidoof I'd captured earlier. Touch the Bidoof. Do it now. The upper screen shows that Bidoof's field move is Crush and its power is 1. Next, draw a line from the Bidoof to the target. If the Pokemon's field move matches the target, you'll be asked yes or no. You're basically just asking Pokemon for various favors. That's the name of the game. After, you know, Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia, all that, you know, all that styles. And there you go. When the target is cleared, the helping Pokemon is very tired and no longer wishes to be of use to you, and it runs away. It'll return to wherever it was originally captured. Nothing stopping you from going back to where you originally found them and recapturing them. So, you know, make note of that. You must match the field move to the target. Crush won't always work. When you see a target, you always need to confirm what field move to use. That's how a target clear works. If you'd like to review, please come see me whenever you like. How most awesome and great of you. Thank you very much, Miss Claire. Now you know all about captures and how to do a target clear. You're all set. Do you really need to stand this close to me when we talk? I'm kind of uncomfortable. Let's go back to the schoolyard. There's another place I want you to see. Okay. I like how the sprites of my player character, her pigtails literally like bounce about. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! Help! Someone, anyone! Catch the Bidoof for me! They're all over the place! Oh my goodness! Janice? She's having trouble with the Bidoof! Please, Sumi, capture the Bidoof and get them to settle down! Them some cantankerous beavers. I was wondering what the ruckus was all about. Looks like a good time that's up for grabs. That's me. I'm Keith. Don't just stand there, you blithering ninny. You help with the captures too. It won't be much fun if I just help. Hey, new kid, I forgot your name, but I challenge you. We'll have a capture race, you and me. We'll see who can capture the most Bidoof, all right? Okay. Can't you make the effort to learn our classmate's name? It'd be so annoying, Keith. Go ahead and have your silly race or whatever, but hurry up. Okay, let's get on with it. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. All right, so we gotta find large groups of Bidoof. And I'm going to have to really learn how to do this with a mouse. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna work. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay. Hang on, oh, okay, that almost actually kind of worked. Oh boy. This is going to be a massive issue, I can already tell. I'm gonna have to find a way to work around this. Either way, boom, 2 Bidoof. It occasionally pretends to attack. It's a lazy sort. Let there be no doubt of that. Still got an A rank though, because I didn't get hurt. Anyway, that's 2 Bidoof for your troubles. All right, now where's that group of 3 Bidoof? Hang on. I know I saw like a group of 3 Bidoof just kind of chilling all over the place. Where they at? Hang on. Are they even around anymore? I think they might not be. Ah, dang. Because I'm pretty sure you can win this arbitrary contest. I believe. I think perhaps maybe. Okay, maybe if I just try to slow down. Like, if you really know what you're doing and you're good at this game, you can absolutely just rapid fire this thing and go and just get it done. But given the mouse controls at the moment, I might need to have to slow down a bit. All right, are we sure there isn't a group of 3 Bidoof around here that I can... Why is the Bidoof chasing me? Ah! Yeah, it's looking like there's not much I can do. Ah, yep, no, I know exactly what happened. When I caught the 2 Bidoof, Keith caught the 3. That's what happens. And this is the only one that's left. All right. You gotta like... I don't know how you'd know to do that unless you played the game already once before, but all right, here we go. Here I go. Okay, that went a little bit better. All right, so we didn't win the contest. A bit unfortunate that, but what you gonna do, right? We'll just have to be more impressive later. You gotta start somewhere, don't you know? Besides, it's not like we didn't do nothing. That's all the Bidoof now. I caught 5. That means you caught, God damn, numbers are so hard. 4? That means, carry the 5. Victory is mine! That man really just straight up did a backflip over this. Okay. You and Keith looked good at it, too. Of course, I also need to thank our new friend and Rhythmy, too. Sorry, it's an unorthodox name. Thank you for all of this. This is a big relief for me. And to the leader, Bidoof, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to tread on your tail. Considering the tail of a Bidoof is like sticking up like that, how did you manage to step on it? I'll make it up to you with tastier treats than usual. Not like the normal slop we are always feeding you guys. Come along, everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Beaver Squadron, where will they go? No one knows. Well, that was fun. I'd rate your captures around 65 out of 100. Hey, but you know, I'll be honest, I was pretty surprised by how you did. You might be decent for someone who just learned about this. Thanks. You said your name was Sumi, right? Oh, you, Keith. You knew our friend's name all along. For goodness sake. Oh, that's right. There's somewhere I haven't shown you yet. What, you mean Ascension Square?
Yes.
Then I'll go too. Oh, all right. I guess we'll let you come with us. To get to Ascension Square, you go to the east of the schoolyard, then you turn south to the stairs, then go down to the square. Okay. But I'm gonna catch this Pichu first. I need a whole lot more practice with my, my styles. Especially on Pokemon that are going to be attempting to hit me back. There we are. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna have to be kind of slow and methodical with my loops. It attacks by shooting bolts of electricity. No mention of the fact that it hurts itself while it does it. I mean, if you go even faster, you can get S ranks. Bidoof! Try to run away from me, will you? I don't honkin' think so. Whoa, you just tried to spit up on me. Who does that? Nasty ass seed goblin. Anywho. Extra experience points always. Ah, there's an S rank. Ha, you can't see, but I just dabbed. Okay. And there you go. Now we have a Pichu and a Bidoof following us around. We're not gonna get any use out of that, but, you know, there it is. So that's fun. Oop. What seems to be going on around here? This is Ascension Square. Next month, there's gonna be a special class here. It's the outdoor class. That monument there is called the Pledge Stone. All right, let me get a good look at this here, a Pledge Stone. Oh, wow. Yeah. Real creative on this one, huh? I mean, granted, it's not like I could chisel anything out of stone either, but still, feels like this could use a little more panache, is all I'm saying. If you make a firm pledge to each other with your friends here, it'll surely come true. That's what Principal Lamont told me. And there you have it. That concludes Rhythmy's school tour of wonder and excitement. I don't remember it being called that. Sumi, I'm glad to have met you. I hope we can be friends for a long time. Hey, hold it now. Don't worry about Rhythmy. Be friends with me, okay? I mean, okay, look, I'm flattered on both ends, but I gotta be entirely real with you guys. I've known you for like 25 minutes. Maybe cool your jets a little bit and we can, you know, feel out the situation a little more. Sheesh, school children are so exuberant about this thing. Ding dong, get your asses back in school. Oh, there goes the bell. We'd better get back to class or we'll be severely beaten. But boy, oh boy, Keith, aren't you the slick one? Starting to feel like there's something going on here. That night, in the girls' dorm room. Oh, I can finally hit the button. Hooray! There we are. Nah, but for real though. Girls' dorm room. Hi, how's it going? You can tell it's the girls' room because everything has a pink and red color scheme. Sumi, do you write letters? Can't say that I do. I'm thinking of writing to my mom and dad about you, Sumi. Okay, at this point, I think we've known each other for maybe 5 hours or so. Maybe cool your jets? Oh, you already wrote to your little sister about today? I hope your little sister replies. I wouldn't count on it. She's not very bright, but you know, whatever. I slept through class, so I'm wide awake now. Ha, mood. It won't be lights out for a while. Maybe I'll study up on my Pokemon. Well, that is pretty much the fundamental building block of our society, so might be good to get a head start on that. You, Keith, and Rhythmy are so tight. It's as if you've been friends forever. I don't... What? Whoa, hang on, what have they been telling you? What have they been telling you? I barely know these people! Ah, okay, say, let's sneak out for a while. Do I get a say in the matter? Oh, apparently I don't, okay. I guess we're sneaking out now. That's unfortunate. Hi, apparently, I'm submitting to peer pressure? Thanks for waiting. Yeah, kept us waiting, Rhythmy. Okay, let's get started with our test of courage to welcome Sumi. Test of courage? Keep it down, but yay! We just want you to prove you're brave. I had to do it before too. It's no big deal. But you know, you do have that easily spooked look to you. No offense. Yeah, well, you have the hair of Chucky Finster. So I guess we both have problems, don't we, Keith? The rules are simple. The 4 of us have hidden our stylers in 4 different places in the school. They are Miss April's class, Miss Kincaid's class, the staff room, and the library. Gather all 4 stylers, then put them in front of the door to the basement room. It's not hard or anything, but it's also not safe to go alone. There are ravenous demons roaming the halls, you see. That's why we've always had this one rule. The student seated next to the initiate has to go too. What if you sit in the middle? They're 2 desks by 3 students. What if you're in the middle? What? Come on now. You mean me. Okay, you 2, off you go. If in us simply must. I took the test of courage when I enrolled. The classrooms were spookier at night. I'm joking. Go on, you 2. What the hell was the joke? Hey, are you scared? No. Once you gather up 4 stylers from the different rooms, take them downstairs, leave them in front of the door to the basement room, and you're done. Okay. Oh! Ah! There's something there! It's just a Bidoof. Oh, it's only a Bidoof. It just startled me. Dude, it was like 12 feet away. What is your problem? But wow, that sure spooked me. You were spooked too, right? Oh yeah, no, dude, I was absolutely petrified. Whatever soothes your incredibly fragile ego. Anywho, let us make acquaintances with the Bidoof. Bring it on, Bidoofathy. Hang on. Loopy, loopy, loop, loopy, loopy, loop, loopy, loopy, loop. There you go. You're judged by how many times you screw up and break your line, for the record. There we are. Okay. Call me a crazy person, but I feel like we're probably going to be getting some good use out of that Bidoof. He says, knowing what he's about to go up against. Behold. Nonsense. This library's scary at night, too. It's as if someone's lurking here. Get on with finding that styler. I want to get going. Y'all are a real heckin' coward, ain't you, my dude? Alright, well. Bidoof power! Go! And there you go. The crate shattered into tiny pieces. I'm sure the janitor really appreciates what we're doing right now. Alright, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, hey, there you are. Okay, a little bit better, a little bit better. I really do just need to be more methodical. And we gonna level up from that? Ah, just barely not. Ugh. Maybe if we got an S rank. Regardless, smashing things. Let's just go and honk and smash some things. I just wanna smash some things. All right, well, that's a styler right there is what that is. It's mine now. And now, I'ma do a dance. You found a styler. That leaves 3 more. Most dope. Most dopathy. The Pichu, the Pichu can chill its swill on over there if it so chooses. What I do want, however, is another Bidoof! Or I guess the exact same Bidoof as earlier. Haha, whatever works. Ah, nuts. It's good experience is what it is. And there you are. I think you're all starting to see just the kind of game this is going to be. And you know, different Pokemon are gonna have different abilities, and there's gonna be different hazards going around, and the Pokemon are gonna get harder to do the loops around. It's a good time. This is the staff room, and the hint for this room is the styler we hid here doesn't stay still. You understand, don't you? Yes, because I'm absolutely and utterly brain dead. Thank you, Keith. All right, considering there's literally only one thing in this entire room that moves, we're gonna go and say howdy hey to this here Pichu! Hiya! Little varmint thought he was gonna get away from me. I don't friggin' think so. And you try to zap me? You ain't zapping me, little fellow. There you go. Now that was a quality capture. You can't tell me that it wasn't quality. Oh, still A rank. They were still expecting me to go faster. Oh well. That pose reminds me of my Shiranui so much. It's so weird. Hey, are you scared? No, I'm not scared. We've already firmly established that it is you who is the huge honking coward up in here, all right? My goodness. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go make friends with another Bidoof. Okay, thank you. Because we're gonna need some Bidoof to solve our problems. Hey! All right, now. Circle the Bidoof! There you are. You know, they really struck gold when they came up with Bidoof just as a Pokemon in general, I have to say. It's the right mix of completely simple, but almost like obscenely memorable and endearing. Don't get me wrong, I like Rattata and other such, you know, early game rodent Pokemon and whatnot, but Bidoof really is just something special. Anywho, let's head on in. Who the hell put all of these crates in here? Even our own classroom's kind of creepy at night. If you're a coward, maybe. Hey, I'll give you a hint even. What wasn't here during the daytime? That's what it is. Wow, thanks. I don't know how I would have ever been able to figure out what it was I was supposed to do in here without you, Keith. Constantly questioning my intelligence, of that I swear. Oh, hey, a Bidoof. Thanks, Bidoof. Well, I don't really see much reason to, get all up in that Bidoof's biz. And Pichu. Fascinating. All right, well, that's obviously not going to work out now, is it? I'm going to need more Bidoof. All right, there you are. Always running back to the middle of the dang hall. What the heck is so damn interesting around these here parts that you feel the need to continuously return to it at all times? Explain yourself, Bidoof. I say that knowing that Bidoof can't explain itself. It is not the brightest of creatures, but we love it anyway. All right, now, going back in. So, do these crates have Pokemon in them, like, before? Like, were they just chilling in these boxes the whole time, or were they specifically placed inside of them? Hey, a Bidoof! Nice. Now I don't actually have to, like, leave the room. I can just talk to this one. Nice, nice. All right. Honestly, I really don't mind having to constantly recapture Bidoof like this. I like being able to level up. The more power to our styler, the better. There you are. 10th capture. Woo, 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 so many points. So many points, I don't even know what to do with all of them. All right, well, here's hoping that this is the very specific box I'm expected to break. Because if not, that sucks. Hey! Thanks, Bidoof. You a real one, my dude. Oh, I didn't mean to actually click you there. There you are, okay. Dun 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 dun! Do a twirl! You found a styler. That leaves one more. Okie-doo. Let's keep on keeping on. We've just got one more stylish styler to find ourselves. As this Pichu just continues to follow me around. I suppose it's allowed to. Zubat! I love Zubat! That's a great Pokemon there. This is the classroom next to ours. Hurry up and find that styler. This was easily the easiest of all of our challenges so far. That said, I want to be friends with this Zubat! I want to be friends with the Lado. Let's freaking go! Haha! I could already tell that that bat was going to try and do something heckin' nefarious, but I didn't allow it. There you are. Ooh, cut. It flies around and releases supersonic waves to attack. It could go supersonic. The problem's chronic. Tell me, does life exist beyond it? We may never know. Truly. Regardless. Oh, hey, whoa, 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 whoa! Some Pokemon run in fear of me. Others, they relish the possible challenge. And you know what? I gotta respect it. I really do. Now we've got double the Zubato. The Zubato Institute. More level ups for us. Nice. Ooh! We got +2 to our power and HP. Most awesome. There we are. Doing a twirl! Let's go. You found the last styler. That means you have all 4. Good, good. That's all of them then. Let's take them down to the basement. Not today, Bidoof. Not today. Don't you see that I've got 2 bats? 2 bats! 2 bad Zubat. Ah, that sounds like a children's book. Anyway. Ah, Hecathy! Huh? I never heard about a target like this. I wonder who put it here. What do you mean you never heard of a target like this? You mean the crates? Or do you mean the thing that's over, like, past the crates? Either way, you're an absolute cadunkus, Keith. Regardless of all that, I'm gonna need another Bidoof, which means we're going to have to say goodbye to one of our allies. A real tragedy. And there we are. As you can see, leveling up makes capturing things easier. As all good quasical RPGs should do. Give you a reason, some kind of reward for being, you know, getting into confrontations. What kind of terrible ass game would try to be, you know, call itself an RPG of any quality and not give you experience points of some description? Redonkulous. Alright, well, go ahead, Bidoof, and smash that thing open with your head. Mucho appreciation, my tiny fluffy friend. Running right through the walls. Anyway, Zubato! Well, alright then. If that's the game you wish to play, my silly, silly friend. Hang on. There we are. It wasn't so bad. But now I've got 3 Zubato. Well, the good news is the odds of us probably needing to use cut right in front of us are pretty good. Gonna be real. Now go! Yeah. I've never known a tornado to be able to do something like that, but this is the Pokemon universe where things are a little silly-willy. Anyway. Legaspathy? Hey, Sumi? Have you been hearing anything? Like weird noises? I mean, we are in a place full of Pokemon, so I mean, like, I don't know. Plunk down the stylers here, then we go back to the dorms and we're done. But hustle, will ya? I can't take much more of this. Yeah, I do hear something funny. Behold! Go! Splah! My first true challenge. I relish the opportunity to get funky! Alright, let's see if I can actually make it work, though. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, we are making terrible progress. Hang on. Hang on. Hold up. Hang on. That went amazingly. Okay. And I really need to... Ah, there we are. Not bad. Okay. Got a little tricky there, but we made it work. It attacks by spitting out eerie orbs. I've never known an orb to not be eerie. Let's be realies. And that's a bunch of ghosts. Huh. It was just ghastly. It was just a poisonous orb of gas. Ah! Who's there? It was us the whole time. This basement is off limits to everyone but myself! Ah, shoot! Run for it! Is something the matter, sir? No, it's nothing. Just a Zubat causing a minor disturbance in the hallway. That's not what happened at all. Incidentally, was that experiment a success? Or was it a failure? It's impossible to say yet. The control systems aren't complete, but it's only a matter of adjustment now. Isaac, I'm counting on you to succeed. Having said that, it is late. Let's call it a night on our research. Insufficient sleep should be avoided. I'll return to my dorm then. Good night, Mr. Kincaid. To Big Sister, thank you for writing, and congratulations for getting into the Ranger School. I have news for you. Mama and Papa talking about moving over there. From Little Sis. What an incredibly creative way to prevent giving this character a name. Okay, I have a question for everyone. What day is it today? Sunday. Outdoor class! That's not a day of the week at all. Oh, come on, we wouldn't forget about outdoor class. Oh, are we gonna do that parachute game? Oh, that's delightful. Miss April, Keith told me he thought of 38 questions to ask the Ranger. Well, how enthusiastic. I'm sure they won't be annoyed by that at all. Okay, class, let's get outside. We'll gather in Ascension Square. More like, I'm gonna save my game and stop the episode for today is what I'm gonna do. Yahoo! I've waited so long for outdoor class. Off the little nerd goes. Did he really say Yahoo? What a freaking nerd. He's too pumped up for this. You remember where Ascension Square is, don't you? You go to the east on the schoolyard, then take the stairway at the south. I'll see you there. Rock on, girl, rock on. And there you go, people. A nice little introduction to the type of game that we'll be rocking and rolling with for the foreseeable. I sincerely hope you had a good time. I did. This game is already as fun as I remember it being. In the next part, well, perhaps some fun things will go down. Who's to say? I'll see you all then.